It's a Scotty Ray Report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic storms, communities on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listening, it's Scotty Ray time.
And good morning. It is Monday, August the 10th. I'm your friend, Scotty Ray. Right now, 74 as we climb to 95. And Odie, it will reach 106 on that heat index.
Water. Drink plenty of water. And if you do get too hot, if you stop sweating, you're danger. If you stop sweating, you've got to get into a cool place. Don't just go out ice cold water and start drinking it. You've got to be careful. You've got to sip it. But don't get in that shape. Get in the coolness some. Make sure you sweat and keep plenty of water in your body.
What he's saying is hang out the Sam section or the freezer section up there.
There you go. What's
they got to wear jackets to load that thing up.
My Blue Heaven. Did you ever see that show?
Never heard of it.
You've got to get out of the freezer section. She said, why? He said, because you're hot enough to melt all this stuff.
You remember when Al Bundy took the lawn chairs and camped out? No air at the house.
Yeah, we're going to chill out here.
We're so glad that you've chosen us to join us this morning as we begin this. Birthdays are welcome as we begin this toward Monday morning. A few birthdays already trickled in.
Got a few of them coming in.
I see that.
So, come on up in here.
So we'd love to add your name to the list as we begin this. I mentioned a while ago, just tragedy. They've arrested the boat drivers. A boat capsized near the Statue of Liberty over the weekend. Saturday night, a mother and a 5-month-old went down. She lost her life with that. That was sad. But let me tell you, locally, boy, we had a lot of things go on. A whole heap of things that we're going to be telling you about. Boogie there. Somebody in jail in Alabama. We'll tell you about that story coming up. We'll update the story as well this morning as we get things going on. Let's see. As we look around, as we go to Wyoming, and I know a lot goes out there in Wyoming, but they're trying to curb students. I don't know about this, Odie, showing up to class with their cell phones. And they're looking at implementing a $25 fine on kids who show up in class with a cell phone. I don't think it'll work.
Hey, how about this electronic thing where you hit a button and it kills all cell phones?
It works. Because I've been places and went, man, I can't get a signal.
How about no cell phones at school? If we find cell phones, we keep cell phones.
What about the flip side of that, where they can be used as a good thing when, we've seen it to where situations happen on a campus and people are able to call 911 to alert authorities, and there's pluses and minuses to everything.
An alarm to the office. We didn't have them growing up.
Nope, we did not.
Teachers allowed to have portable hole punch. I'm for that this day of time. Who would have ever thought we'd have needed that kind of junk?
We'd need that in a church.
Exactly. We got security at a church. This not right.
Where churches were open 24/7 whenever you wanted to go pray, and now if you do that, somebody walks off with your sound system.
Yeah, doors have to be locked at a place of worship.
I have never thought we would reach that in America, but we're there, and there's warrant for it at this point because there's bad folks.
Well, kids nowadays, this is my phone, and I'm going to use it whenever and wherever I want to. I have that right. I'm special. No, we didn't have phones going to school. Look how we turned out.
Some would say not so hot there.
There's a few of them. But we're doing better than this generation we got coming up there.
Have mercy.
Me.
Again, we're so glad that you're joining. A lot of folks coming in from Dalewood. We'll have the latest Dalewood news.
Yeah, and thank y'all because we were able to go out and do some sonar practice out there.
Yeah, y'all were floating
last
around.
Couple of weeks. Yeah. We didn't need sonar to find this last one.
Oh, boy. I had somebody try to tell me I didn't know what I was talking about. We had somebody, and we'll get to the story in a little bit, that dealt with someone getting arrested in Meridian, and an argument started in the highway near Dalewood. And if you go back and read the story, that's what it says, near Dalewood. Didn't say inside Dalewood, it said near Dalewood on the main highway. Argument starts, it led to Meridian, somebody was arrested. We got all that. But I had somebody trying to tell me I didn't know what I was talking about. That's where it began. So there you go.
Okay.
We'll have the whole story, nothing but the story coming up in a moment there. Hubbity.
Oh, man.
See, we'll tell you about some gunfire and a few other things that happened overnight, things that go thump in the middle of the night. And we got all of that.
Hey, you bought your lottery ticket?
What's it up to?
Today is $905 million.
Yeah. Now, which jackpot is that?
That's Powerball.
Powerball. I need to write that down. Powerball, I need to buy one.
Mega Millions is still down there low.
Now, how much does the Powerball cost? Is that the $3 or the $5?
$2.
$2. All right.
Or if you want the multiplier, you can get it for $3.
Okay, and what do you get with the $3?
So if you want just a ticket,
okay, it's
it
$2.
costs you $2.
Okay.
They'll draw another number somewhere, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like it. And say if you win and you get the multiplier and you buy the $3 ball.
Okay.
And you win $50. And the multiplier is 5. You get 5 times that. So you get $225.
Okay, well that makes sense. It's worth the extra buck.
Now, multiplier is 10 and you win the whole thing, you don't multiply that much. Multiplier don't work on that.
Now, and how much is it again?
But 905 million. 392 million take home cash money.
Well, and I know there's a lot of people going to
taxes.
say you don't stand a chance. You probably, the odds are slim, but $3 at that much money is worth a shot.
If you ain't in it, you can't win it.
But think of the good that you could do with that. A lot of people go, well, lottery's just bad. But you could do good and help other people if you won that. You really could.
If your mortgage is $1,000 and you got $975 and you need to go find you $25 more to go make your mortgage, you don't need a lottery.
That's true. That's true.
But $3 if you want to get one. I mean, I know some people that they kind of
overdo it.
You know, rub me $100 worth.
That's
cool.
getting
I'm good
excessive
with that.
if you can afford it.
You know, ain't me. I do go grab a couple of them.
I doubt we can do it because of the Amazon issues we got at our house.
You mean drug issues? You think Walmart would deliver a lottery ticket? I mean, they sell lottery tickets.
Man,
You go get me 2 of them.
Just wait till they start home delivery of that. Man alive.
That might not be a bad idea. Call me, and for $10 a number, I will bring you one.
There you go. Odie will deliver.
Yeah.
Not a bad plan there.
Minimum 10 numbers.
We'll be right. What do they call it? DoorDash? We'll call it Number Dash.
Yeah, Number Dash.
There we are. We'll be right back as we get into the headlines today.
We chose to use Environment Masters for our maintenance needs. So I get the phone calls. It's time for your, checkup. We want to schedule you. I appreciate that. That's really helpful.
Our Priority 1 maintenance program gives us the chance to do in-depth maintenance twice a year. We fix small problems before they become big problems. We change filters, clean and calibrate your system so it operates safely and at peak efficiency, all included in your membership. That's hassle-free plumbing and AC.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group. Welcome back, and I don't know how this could be rewritten, but 'twas the night before the dog days of summer.
It was still kind of cool.
When I arose from my slumber for what was that clatter in the front yard? Oh, that's a Volkswagen that just took out the power pole.
Oh!
And what do I see? Oh, a male running in black jeans and a hoodie down the road, leaving the scene.
You know, he was hot. He in a hoodie.
He was in a hoodie, and left behind was the car and the folks that had to sweat the rest of the night as we go to Poplar Springs Drive to 34th Avenue. This is where it would, 34th Street, rather, the 3400 block of Poplar Springs Drive is where that happened. Let me click on this where you see that's that curve. And apparently he lost it, the curve there.
All right, here's your $64,000 question.
Ask me.
Was it his car?
I'm not real sure on that. There could have been questions of that, but I don't know that to be fact as a reason. I don't know the answer to that. I can't say for sure, and I can't say no. So we'll leave it. It is a mystery there, but it was a Volkswagen. You don't see a lot of those around anymore. Volkswagen,
Like a Beetle Bug?
19 model, I believe, 2019 Beetle Bug.
One of them new ones. Probably
Yeah.
had lashes on the front.
Well, you know they don't make them anymore. The Beetle Bug.
They didn't sell.
That'd be why. They didn't do like the original,
No.
did they?
No.
But yeah, about a
Put an engine
19
in the
model.
front,
Just
you know, come
rearranged. They had to block the street off too, Odie. 2 blocks worth of it. And there was still at 4:35 this morning, 8 to 10 people without power. They were working to get it back on, and hopefully it's there now. But this is not the night times to be without your air conditioning. It's a good time. He may have been in a hurry because people were going to chase him.
So you wrote this one earlier?
Yep. This was early
David
this morning.
wanted to know if you meant the Volkswagen was wearing a hoodie in spring. From the
Let's see.
car accident in the early morning hours, a Volkswagen struck a power pole in the block and fled the scene.
The driver fled the scene.
That one,
It was Herbie.
he picked up his skirt and run.
That's small riding.
See, that's early in the morning, right?
But Herbie would have backed up and
Yeah.
what was the car, what was the buggy as a kid that was the car too that could talk? Yeah.
Speed buggy.
Speed buggy.
Speed buggy, man. I loved him.
Forgotten all about that. Yeah, we'll correct that in a little bit there.
Why
But,
do people wear hoodies in the heat? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
It usually ain't up to no good.
Yeah, no.
We'll say that. Best I can do that. What is that I hear? Oh, that's the sound of gunfire. Oh, yes, sir, Bob. We had more of that last night. This would be in the 5700 block of Manning Street. No injuries, no damage to our knowledge. Now, again, this is not the only that happened out. This is the only one that I got contacted on that said, I hear something, a ring-a-linging outside my house. There were more, but that one was the one that I got contacted on last night. No injuries, though. And again, if you're traveling up Highway 19 north from Interstate past Waters International, it would be on the left side of the road is where that happened. We have a lot that happens on the right, but every now and then a little bit happens there on the left side as well. So that was a few of the things that went thump in the middle of the night. And I wanted to bring this up. Yesterday, Odie marked 29 years as we go back to remember the life of Mike McKee. He was the sheriff of Kemper County who responded to a call, who was shot. He lost his life in the line of duty, as we remember that Saturday that happened there. 1997 is when that all, I remember it like it was yesterday. Or Sam Tisdale responded with him. He was wounded as well, and he would go on to be elected sheriff following that incident. But Mike McKee, what a great man he was. I have never, ever heard a bad word spoken of Mike McKee. Just an all-around good fellow.
It doesn't seem that long ago.
29 years ago. That's nearly a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
Woof.
Mm.
So we remember that. And as we move forward today, don't forget that. That's a pretty important one there as we look at that. I may shock you on this one,
Uh-oh. There's my buddy. And I like him.
but guess who's recording an album? A blues
he's
album.
going to go sing.
He's going to go sing.
Really owns a blues joint.
Well, he can do that.
Yeah.
And we're talking about none other than Morgan Freeman. He's 89 going to record an album.
I'll buy it.
I like more. It's hard to find fault with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. There's only two people that's played God that I've watched and enjoyed watching play God on TV, and that was George Burns
Yep.
and Morgan Freeman.
Yep. They both did an excellent job.
Yes, 100%.
Morgan, just whatever part that he plays, he brings it to realistic life. As if you live the part with him. You believe he's that person. He is that good.
And his voice.
Such a soothing voice. Just plain spoken, and I like that.
Yep.
So Morgan Freeman has hit into there. And, of course, he's just one of Mississippi's all-time favorites. We do have a lot of famous people from Mississippi, and he ranks up there toward the top with Elvis there, and Conway and people of that nature. Charlie Pride.
Don't rush it. I know a lot of people, I'm against it. I'm against it.
About what?
Go to the max and go on a free day if they've got them, or a half day or whatever else. But go in there and start at the beginning. Take your watch off. Don't look at it.
Because you'd be out of breath
And-
by the
and
time
go
you climb
through
those
it.
stairs. Use the
This got an
elevator.
Yeah, because them stairs whine.
Yes, they do.
But go through there and look at all the people and everything that's been done that's from right here in Mississippi. When you get in there and you get about 10 minutes in, you'll forget that you're actually in a museum in downtown Meridian, Mississippi. But everything that they've got in there, and what they showcase in there, that is Mississippi.
Oh, it is.
Man, we've got some people that has done some great things. Stuff that you'll completely learn that you never knew you needed to know. It's in there.
It is an experience without a shadow of a doubt. We got some great folks from Mississippi, and I'm sure that the 5 inductees that we got last week, they'll be getting their star on the Walk of Fame for Mississippi.
Gonna be good. Gonna be good.
Big deal there.
Yeah.
Now, as we go to remember those who passed away, do you remember watching The Christmas Story? You'll shoot your eye out.
Well, we got the lamp.
Somewhere.
Where's the lamp?
It's in here. It's on a shelf somewhere.
Angie done hit it.
But
Chris sent that to us.
the teacher passed away last week. Are you aware of that?
No.
She did. As we go here to remember her. Remember?
I
Where she had
remember
the
her now.
drawer full of
She had
the teeth and all the stuff.
Yeah, the tricklets or whatever.
Yeah.
Trinkets.
So she passed away. TMZ reporting that happened there. She passed away. Was that in Huntsville? She was from Canada.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Huh. Well, I did.
so we certainly hate to tell you that, but she was a good one there. That was probably her biggest role that she ever played. This remembered without a shadow of a doubt. And then we get to the big one that happened this weekend, as we all find out. Cooter has passed away at the age of 84. They're going away one by one as you go down this list. Rick Hurst, remember Cletus?
Yep.
Cletus passed away in 25 in June, a little over a year ago, at the age of 79. Then we go back to 94. Boss Hogg passed away at 64. He was young. Then we go to Denver Powell, Uncle Jesse, who passed away in 97 at the age of 81. He was the first. And then you get in the second. Then you get into 2000. Waylon, of course, the balladeer. And Waylon was only 60. I did not realize that Waylon was so young. Waylon Jennings.
That's Daddy was 60 when he died.
And then, if you remember, not a lot of people remember Coy and Vance, but Vance, who
They
played,
tried to come in.
yeah, he played Luke, passed away at the age of 57 back in 11, and then we would also lose Roscoe. That was April of last year, and Roscoe was 88.
Man,
So
that's,
that gives
that
us
stuff.
Bo, Luke, Daisy, And I guess what was the third cousin twice? Huey Hogg is still around. Enos is 94.
Yeah,
and
Enos hanging in
still
there.
he's still going to all of these rallies and signing autographs. And for 94, he really looks good.
Well, yeah, wasn't Carolyn going to these things, these festivals?
Carolyn.
Bach, what's her name?
Oh, Catherine.
Catherine Bach?
Daisy? How
Yeah.
could you call her Catherine?
I don't know.
Daisy. She goes to a
She don't look like Daisy no more.
She hush. Let a memory be a memory there, Odie.
It wa-
Leave something to the imagination.
That's why you won't go to it, isn't it?
Eh, some things I don't need to see. If what Roscoe used to do, I don't
It wa-
shake you up early.
Yeah, it will.
I'm sure she's still a sweet lady, and we're not picking on anybody's looks because we all age.
We can't all be
It's
like
just-
wine.
It's just tough to pops at all flowers face.
That wa-
We still love her.
Get them fake ones and keep them out of the sun.
But Cooter was just really the everybody's friend on the show. And he was the first one to step up and go, hey, y'all, what y'all doing with this movie ain't right, when they brought Willie and all the dope heads in.
I just got a question,
What's that?
and we hadn't talked about her.
Who?
What about Lulu?
Oh, Lulu passed away, too. I need to, when did, let me see, let me Google that. That's right. I didn't add that.
You don't hear about Lulu too much, but she used to give Boss Hogg fits.
Let me see. I'm going to get a date. But you're right. February 5th, 2011. She was 89 then. Now, she was also on Hee Haw, if you'll remember.
Lulu Coltrane Hogg. Peggy Ray.
And let's just be honest, I married your fat sister. That's the way he used to.
And here, Boss Hogg had a pillow.
Do you remember when she was kidnapped and Boss got off? He had to get the Dukes to help. He'd give anything to get her back. Lulu. It was full of a lot of comedy, and we're a generation that grew up on that, and then a next generation that got to watch the reruns of that show. It was just so good there. Lulu was a trip.
Yeah, she was.
It was good there. I remember her driving the General one time also.
You know, old Boss Hogg, he'd have that cigar, and he'd be like, oh.
And you had the face now. But I truly liked those first Georgia episodes to where they had Roscoe as a much tougher guy. If you remember,
Yeah.
and they had Cooter being a little bit more dangerously on the other side there. But the town always looked so much better when they filmed it in Covington, Georgia there. It wasn't the props that they had when they moved to L.A. But, man, what a show that was.
I mean, that was a good. It sure put a car on a map that
It's the most
sought after car now to redo.
what's the most famous TV car ever?
Yeah, and you can't buy them anymore 'cause they're all tore up.
They're gone. They're gone. We'll be right back.
Attention all Medicare recipients. Are rising healthcare costs affecting your budget? As always, Parker Marketing is here for you. Now is the open enrollment period for Medicare Advantage. Call or come by Parker Marketing, and one of our friendly staff will help you navigate the changes and review your plan for the coming year. Now is the time to act. Call, visit our website, or come see us today at Parker Marketing.
Our local headlines are brought to you by The Rock House, Highway 19 North.
Home. It's where we do the things we love with the people we love. So what if we live tomorrow in the same place as we did yesterday? With help, we can. Home instead for a better what's next.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Welcome back. Sean said she got to go to Covington, Georgia.
Yeah.
I saw a picture not long ago of what the original Duke farmhouse looks like. It's in despair, and the Boss Hog boar's nest had been converted to something else through the years. A few of the old, but it's fading away there in Covington. The courthouse square looks just like it did on those original ones. And if you remember, the jail was so much bigger in Covington. You remember when they had to break Daisy out of jail and they put her in the deputy suit?
Yep. Yeah, I remember that one.
Go home and watch a few more episodes.
I need to. I've got so much other important knowledge in here that I had to push some back in the file. I've got it.
The general knowledge, you got to have
it back up.
You got to have that general knowledge.
It's just not that.
We got something, a sad note that we need to pass along. And tonight they're inviting you out. Let me show you this. This is going to be a memorial prayer service tonight as we pray for Tyler Hagwood. What a good guy this gentleman is. Let me show you a picture of him and his family there. This is them there. Pray for them. Tyler is the young man that was involved in the lawnmower accident that happened at the Lauderdale-Clark County line over the weekend. He was taken to a hospital. He's been in serious condition, and they're asking friends and family to pray. We certainly hope you will. They're going to hold a ceremony tonight at 6:30 at the Whynot community. If you can come, we would love for you to do that and throw up a prayer there for Tyler there. Very important there. I know him personally, and a good person is an understatement. If that man told you something, it was the gospel. Just take it to the bank. That's the way it was. I have a lot of respect for him. Never a time that he didn't try to help me whenever I called him. And we send prayers to his wife, his children, that accident, and we hope to learn more about that in the next coming days. And
if you can't make it, or you're from out of town, we got a lot of out of town. 6:30 tonight. Set your alarm, and just say a little prayer. And let's flood everything with some prayers for this family, and God's will and His hands to be on this.
But one of those situations there. Yesterday morning, they were going down Highway 19 North. You know where that is. You know where the Rock House is?
Yeah.
Boogie there, passing aisles in the wrong travel direction, headed toward Meridian in the northbound lane, traveling south.
Oof.
I got a call, and I took off. Boogie there. By that time, one of the Lauderdale County deputies had pulled up, got them stopped at the red light at Highway 19 and Walmart.
You would have thought you'd look around going, boy, I know I'm on the wrong side.
But you think about that. Most likely at least started in Collinsville, if not further, all the way into Meridian and not meeting a car in that left lane. It was early, 5:30-ish.
Ooh, yeah.
It wouldn't have been that way had it been after daylight on a Sunday morning. The Meridian Police Department arrived and brought in backup. And as we'll see here, that's that ride where you're being escorted away from the scene there in the back seat of a Lauderdale County deputy's vehicle. And here's the car that was involved in that. Again, traveling the wrong way. There was charges of a DUI involved with this. This is what the details we have at this point. We should have more information. As we said, the Meridian Police Department also arrived and helped out with the situation as they were pulled over and taken into custody. I can't tell you how many times we hear of a car traveling in the wrong directions. Sometimes the last big one we had was on 59 South, if I remember. Remember that?
Yeah.
We had one in Clark County that took the life of an elderly man who got confused as to where he was. And as always, tell them where to drive.
Right-hand lane. Left lane is to pass, and then get back in your right-hand lane. Because if someone does drive down the wrong side of the road, typically they're going to be in their right-hand lane, which is your left-hand lane. And if you're not in that lane, you have a good chance of not getting in a head-on collision. Pass on the left, get back in the right.
That was a miracle no one was hurt with this. They had somebody come pick up. I was there, and they had somebody from the family come get the car and leave with that. But that drinking and driving just it influences people, and they don't realize what they're doing.
That's it. Sad situation.
But this one ended in a good note. Now, I just want to say thank you to the deputy who responded to that. He was all over that one, getting there as quick as he could to stop that. Because you feel helpless, when somebody calls you and says, "I just saw someone traveling," and you wonder, what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
Prayer is it. And fortunately, this one ended correctly there, Odie. Let's see here. I got a lot of talk about this. They're fast. Woof.
Boogie there, as you say.
Boogie there. There he went. Highway 10 in Alabama, which is actually Highway 19 in Meridian, in Mississippi, as we do that. Butler Police Department got into a car chase with a Challenger. And let's just face it, you can't catch no Challenger.
Not with a regular police car.
They're fast and faster. And then if you've got the Hellcat, it will even go faster than that. He did get away, but I have gotten word, and we will have pictures here in just a little while. He has been
got.
He had been got. Nothing like that tag number that catches up with you later.
Oh, yeah. We know where you live and who you are.
And that he is now sitting in the Marengo County Jail in Alabama after eluding the Butler PD. So we will have that story coming up in a little bit later on this morning. We'll get that as we get pictures from the Sheriff's Department there in Marengo County, Alabama, of the arrest. Fleeing.
Yeah, they just added on to it.
That's a pretty serious charge, if I remember, isn't it?
It is. It is.
So don't be trying to outrun the popo.
You might for just a little bit, but it's going to catch up.
And the best thing to say, what was that song you love so much?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. My car was outside last time I saw it.
Wasn't me. It doesn't matter. We know who you are.
And kind of hard to outrun there.
Yeah.
So those were one of the many things that go on. And let's see here. Yeah. Let's talk about this. 8th Street. Saturday night.
Okay.
Boom, boom. What's that?
Portable hole punch.
Yes, it was. Making gunfire shots around the 4700 block, which is, if you're driving down 8th Street, as you're looking at Taco Bell, Burger King right along in there, that is about where the gunfire happened. I've been to several wrecks there. That old gas station that's out of business.
49th Avenue goes between Burger King and McDonald's.
Correct. And then you
45th to go straight to Highland Park. So now you know the little taco stand on the right at the original Subway sandwich shop.
That's right. It is the original one there.
So that would be it. Wilson Skating Rink is like on 46th, or was.
It was. So police went to the scene, and then they say, "What's that I see somebody toting a gun?" And poof, they took off. Well, it's 2 people. He throws the gun, keeps boogie there, and then here comes Sep, our new dog that's been added to the Meridian Police Department.
He's been busy.
He has been, and he tracked down the gun. It's amazing how animals can be trained to find a weapon, and he did find the weapon. And then one of the suspects were found just a little bit later on 47th, trying to blend in. Didn't work so well. Sep knew what he looked like, and taken into custody. Now, one person did get away amongst it, but I think the one that actually had the firearm was taken into custody. So no one was hurt, but why shoot up in the air?
It's got to come down. It just,
yeah.
You know, Talib was busy. I mean, that K9, he worked his tail off. He was finally able to retire. Sep has now joined the force, and he is part of Meridian Police Department and has done a fine job.
Yes, sir, Bob.
So,
now,
wonderful.
I had an abundance. Let me word it that way. Abundance. That's a big word. On a Monday. It means a lot, doesn't it?
It means a lot.
Of people downtown Meridian this weekend. Apparently there was a party somewhere Saturday night, and it was a bunch of people standing in the street. Meridian Police Department came in, and they departed those folks for standing in the middle of the street. Can't do that here. And it was broken up, but it was a large Want to use that word abundance again?
It was huge.
Yes, it was. A lot of people. I can't stress that enough.
It was huge.
Now, it wasn't as big as the 400 car turnout at the one gas station that we had a couple weeks ago. But it was big. It was big.
We all need gas.
Yes, at the same time. Oops, did I bump into your car?
Yeah, my bad.
We'll be right back. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
The Rock House, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for summer. From weed eaters to push lawnmowers to riding lawnmowers, they have one of the largest selections of chainsaws you can find, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or a guitar, not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rock House even has a separate lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Rock House, Highway 19 North.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners. Welcome back, and Christina, you're absolutely right. We've been trying to think of a way to rewrite Uneasy Rider by Charlie Daniels of avoiding Jackson, Mississippi on a Saturday night for quite some time now. Jackson is very dangerous, and her comment was, try to go live in Jackson, Mississippi. Woof. It's tough. Now, after you get through there, you'll get to the state line, which is just as bad. Vicksburg, Mississippi. There's somebody gets shot every other night over there. It is rough. It is very rough.
Sad situation.
So we highly suggest filling up about Forest and
come on in.
If you're going to Louisiana, don't slow down to Delhi.
Yeah, keep on trucking.
It just, those areas just aren't, and the Capitol Police is doing everything they can, and it's gaining ground, Capitol Police is.
Hattiesburg and Petal having a hard time with large gathering of kids. We had a lot of kids on 8th Street, but we didn't waller in the middle of the road.
But it's turned out to be so many of these, let's just call it some of these block parties that have been happening there. We lost a life in Philadelphia there at a block party.
Yeah.
And that's and when I made that remark a while ago about the 400 cars at the gas station, there was a block party in Clark County that got broke up because they were blocking a Mississippi highway.
Mm-hmm.
And Highway Patrol said, you can't do that, go into jail or get. And they left. And they all came to one store in Meridian on 8th Street by the dozens. 400 plus cars arrived. And then it would just kind of go from there. But these trail rides, they lead. We had a murder in Kemper County 2 to 3 years ago. I don't remember the exact year it was. That's never been solved. We had someone shot and killed at that.
Pat says, keeping up with K9 Ace in Polk County, Florida. Y'all know Polk County. That's got Sheriff Grady, who is always coming on and just saying what he feels like. Said that K9 saved 3 deputies, took a bullet, lost his left leg, but he's doing good. So, if you think it's a dog, you may be right. It's a K9. But they are a certified police officer. If you shoot that officer, it is a police officer shooting. Because he's a K9, doesn't mean he's not a police officer. So don't think you're just shooting a dog. You're not. Karen, I have both PHI and Air Care insurance for the helicopter. So checking both up, very cheap, covers everybody in the household. Can't beat it. PHI and Air Care. So, Ace, we out there praying for you and saved 3 officers' lives.
What's interesting about this pup here is they've got somebody that is going to cover the expenses of it, and then someone who is also, since he's lost a leg, going to pay to have a new officer brought in there, but a new canine for them there in Polk County, Florida.
That is awesome.
Hate that happened there, but what a story to follow there.
Yeah. So, Pat, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, that's big news there. They're good pups, and they do a fine, outstanding job.
Yeah, that they do.
Charles said you couldn't give me a house in Jackson. You know, some things just ain't worth taking. If somebody's offering you something free, there's a reason.
There's a reason they couldn't sell it.
It's just, I remember as a kid, Jackson being a place, you know, and now.
That's it, Sheriff Grady Judd. Have you ever watched any of his stuff?
No, I can't say I have.
Type that in and see it.
Is he one of those that does like the tent thing? Or is he the guy that's just real plain spoken?
He's just real plain spoken. They ask him, says, why did he end up with 15 holes in him? We run out of bullets.
Yeah. Didn't have another clip. He is very plain spoken.
Come here, and we're going to take you out.
I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Yeah, we don't play.
He does not. He does not
and
play.
He gives you the life history. He goes, and this person here is so-and-so. And what they did was this, and this. If you see her, let us know or if you see him, let us know. Yeah,
he'll hold back.
No, he doesn't.
I like him. I didn't realize that's who that was.
That's him. He don't play.
I was driving down the road, tootling along my Chevrolet, and I looked up and I noticed a whole bunch of people over at the storage facility. So I thought, whoo, what a great place to stop and get some video.
We needed a place to hang out.
Here we go. Let's take a look at the video first, and we'll tell you why so many people were enjoying the sightseeing things going on at the storage facility. Oh, I see the fire department, another fire department. Fire department is there. We're going to see Homeland Security in Meridian in just a moment. Then we also have the black truck, which comes to us. Oh, there's Odie's car. There's my wife's car.
Somebody said it was a block party.
It was a block party. John showed up as well. That's the Interstate Climate Control Warehouse. And what had happened was someone called in and said there's a substance inside a storage facility that one of my parents had rented. And I'm not sure what it was. Did I kind of get that right?
Yeah, it was. They went in to go look what was inside this storage room. And they opened a container, and a white powder became airborne and made them very ill.
And we don't think that it had any Mexico connections.
No. For a week and a half or so, they were extremely ill is what we were getting. And so we had to take this serious because we had no idea what was in there. You don't just go in there and open it up and start looking. You got to be very careful. They did turn the ventilation system off, but this is climate control. So everything in there is climate controlled. It means it's stirring air around. So we had to make sure that whatever that substance was not a danger to anyone else who goes in there. We do take this type of stuff serious, 100%.
So the boys with suits showed up from Hattiesburg.
Yeah, so they bring in their portable mass spectrometer.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds big.
They can take this stuff.
Does it go dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee?
No, it just sits there.
Okay.
But you take this stuff and put it in there, and it says, boom, here's the actual compound, and then it takes what
so it tells you what
reads,
it is.
and it says that's what this is. So it was able to come back. What we had here was fire ant poison.
Which means you're okay.
Means you're okay. But when you have someone says that they were extremely ill for a week and a half, we have to take that serious. We we are out to make sure that the public is safe no matter what. And we do what we have to do. That means sit down there for 3 hours and make sure everybody's okay. That's what we're going to do.
You sure it wasn't longer?
It might have been.
Because I made several trips by.
I know I went through lunch. I was hungry.
Cody looked like he was going to pass out when I left.
I was getting weak.
I was delivering more parts.
Amy said, "I'd have brought you a sandwich." Yeah, you say that after the fact.
did come to my
she
rescue.
Didn't offer one during it.
I even saw the Greg Morgan hiding in the background from public safety.
Even Greg hung out with us. We had everybody.
So that was, if you saw that large, and that was 29th Avenue is where that was.
Right there at the bottom of the bridge.
If you went by and you just noticed everybody having a picnic, that's what was going on Friday.
That's what we was doing.
All ended okay. We come next to the announcement of the gentleman that lost his life on Highway 45 in that horrible 18-wheeler accident that happened last week. If you'll remember, the truck sitting off here to the woodline here, he's been identified as a driver that was 81 years old, Mr. Carlton Tip of Grand Bay, Alabama. Now, there was some comments going, well, what are you driving at 81? From what I understand, this guy was like he was 60. A great driver, never had any problems. And early indications, again, it was not his fault. It looked as though there was rubber all in the road, which indicated that a tire had blown, and there's no way to control the truck when you have a blowout and into the wood line it went.
No, you don't manhandle these things. And I tell you, just a tough situation all the way around. Prayers for the family, prayers for everybody that thank yous go out to. There were so many people, truckers that stopped to help, and I mean they pulled houses over to get out and help. That was awesome to see. And then as emergency responders got there, as soon as we got there and started getting everything going, they left. But I tell you, and I called Ricky and I didn't even say, "Hey, what you doing?" I just said, "I need you here now." And they were Johnny on the spot getting there. Couldn't ask for better people to work with.
Which brings to mind the next, we have a lot of great advertisers that sell tires. You see the commercials here. Check your tires. I've been involved in one major blowout. It was the General Lee. Remember the General Lee? We got
brand new.
And it was green at the time before it got painted, and I was taking it to get it painted, and I come through Portable at the wood yard, and that's about the time that front left tire went whoa, and here went the General woof, through the median, and it took out the left front fender on it. So I had to get a '69 Dodge Charger fender after that, and it took it out. But you cannot control it. There is nothing that you can do. It just goes where it's going to once that tire is blown. So if you've got halfway ball tires, anything that you can have new looking tires, but if they're 10 years old and this heat,
rotted, they're not any good. Take your penny and stick Abraham's Lincoln head straight down.
All right.
And if you can see all of his head, your tires need to be replaced. The tread's gotten too far. Look for a bula. Or look for a bubble coming out of the sidewalls.
What did you call that?
A bula.
What are we using words like that for? You know better than that.
Just to make sure that your tires are good. This hot days, hot tires, it could cause problems.
And again, dry rotting. If you've had them, I haven't had no trouble, but your tire's 5, 6, 7 years old, they have little bitty cracks in them. And if you get real close, and if you're like me, your vision isn't as good as it used to be, have somebody check them out for you just to make sure, because it's not worth your life. A tire is not worth losing your life over or someone else's life.
Well, going back to that one there, Metro, outstanding job. Wayne, who's a mechanic for Lauderdale County Fire Service, outstanding.
Big volunteer.
Right up in there, yeah.
Chief of Meehan.
Chief of Meehan. And then Meridian. We call them, and they're right there with us, working hand in hand. Rescue 1 came out there, Engine 8, if I'm not mistaken. It was either Engine 8 or Engine 5.
It was 5. I remember seeing the 5 when it went by.
So both of them were out there helping. Keith with Meridian was out there helping us. It was all hands on deck, and everybody came together and worked as one team. And we do a lot of training like that, and we've got some more training coming up that everybody's going to get together. Simmons is going to be part of it. We're going to stage a couple of accident sites and do some training and all that. But man, it's tough.
And you're right, Jerry Wayne. All tires do have that manufacturing date on there. You just got to learn how to read that.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll be right back as this morning travels along.
Hi, folks. Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
Bring on long days, sweltering heat, and acres that just won't end. Exmark mowers were born to deliver legendary reliability, signature cut quality, and stubborn durability that refuses to give in. Because like you, Exmark mowers were built for this. Visit your local dealer or explore an Exmark online for special finance offers available now.
When your windshield cracks, you need someone you can trust. At Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, experience matters. We handle everything from rock chips to full replacements, even power window repair, servicing all vehicle types. Let us keep you safe and back on the road. We are local, proud to serve you with honest, reliable service. Call us today at 601-286-3405. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, certified, trusted, local.
Welcome back. And I need to go ahead and dispel rumors that somebody was cooking chicken on a boat yesterday at Dalewood. That is not what happened, Odie. They did not have the fryer out there on the boat cooking.
It was not deep fried.
It was not. But as we go there, this is the situation that we had from Dalewood, a very serious one here. Look at this.
Yeah.
And I got some still pictures we're going to show you next. This just shows you how quickly that boat went up. That's when you start yelling, man overboard. Now, let's pause that, Odie, and take a look at the pictures here of what went on. Here's a close-up of that thing. Whew, that's pretty strong.
Yeah, and it didn't take long.
Look at the SS Minnow going under.
Tough situation.
It's tied off there, as you see.
Lima dive team was out yesterday with Woody Stubbs. Went out there and got everything roped off and hooked up. Simmons was able to get out there and pull it on out. So now it's no longer in the water. Everything's been cleaned up, the whole 9 yards. Still investigating, Teresa, the cause of this.
But it's kind of like a car. They catch fire. It's mechanical. There's wires. There's a battery. Anything can cause a spark and cause this. But thankfully, no one was hurt in this whole thing.
They were able to get off of there.
But you could see the fire going pretty good there from Highway Tomb Super Lauderdale Road.
Yeah.
It was cutting a rug. And again, thankfully, no one was hurt with that. They were able to get out of there and be safe with that.
Yeah, that was a good thing. So, but everybody did a great job responding out there.
And speaking of fires, let's go to Neshoba County.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah, let me pause this a second and get this back here. Let's go to Neshoba County. Ooh. Highway 19, and then I'll show you some still pictures. This is going to be right before you get to house. Okay, let's pull this up. Speaking of fires, this is a pick-em-up truck, I believe to be a Chevrolet. Look at that. She's kind of toasty there as we look at that. Now, let's take a look at some still pictures here. That's what's left.
You sure that ain't an aluminum Ford?
That could be. That may be. Yeah, that is a F-150, isn't it? Yep. Because it melted. That aluminum can melts pretty quickly. And that's just a hull. Yeah, I glanced at the tire and assumed, Whoop, Neshoba County SO on scene.
Found on road dead.
You better hush up. Somebody gonna get you.
I can say it because I drives one.
Wait a minute.
They put another tailgate on there.
I was right, Otis.
I think they put another tailgate on there.
I was right.
That is a GM.
It was a GM&C. Fire marshal was called to the scene to investigate what caused the fire. We're waiting to hear from that of what might have sparked it, what went on with that. Fire marshals do a big investigation as to what would have caused a fire, and so they're investigating that fire.
And when we investigate fires and everything else, we don't investigate fires to lay a blame on anybody. We investigate it to find a cause so we can educate people on how to not have fires. So the cause is what we're looking for. Now, if it leads to something a little fishy, that's one thing. But
I'm gonna look up at the sky right now.
But
as I said, it's been investigated.
Yeah.
We'll let you know what we find out. If you were sitting at McAllister's yesterday trying to get you a club sandwich and you noticed the 1,500 police surrounding the building, you were correct. There was a criminal in the parking lot.
Front row.
As we go here, they got word that a wanted felon was in the park. Fugitive. Fugitive is the word that was used, who had 2 felonies that were out. And they go here. This is the scene there as they're putting him into the car to go away. I mean, they sewed it up like a quick area. There was nowhere to go. And into the back seat of the car he went.
No incident or anything.
Nope. It went off without a hitch there. I think he really wanted a sandwich and had stopped in to get a sandwich, and Oregon Police Department noticed him, and that's when backup was called in to, and of course they waited to the right time to where there was no injury, and is the word swooped
up in there,
and it was handled correctly and safely. And Greg's sister, as a matter of fact, was on scene there. She was just going in there to get her sandwich there, and she waited a second, let everything clear out, and went on and got her sandwich.
I thought she was in there getting some apple butter or something. I mean, criminals get hungry too.
They do, and he got hungry, and it didn't pay off that time there. So that was part of the things that went on.
Ford, fix or repair daily.
Y'all gonna get in trouble.
I'm just reading comments.
Is that what you read? We have a lady from George County, Mississippi, that has been accused of, she's been arrested for allegedly embezzling $80,000 from a church. That's like where you ain't supposed to do that, isn't it? Where you get on
we call that a fast lane.
The express
and a
lane?
basket. Yeah. Yeah, you do not pass go. It's just straight down.
So, 56 years old, there's no reason to do that. So we'll wait and see what happens on this as we watch this. But again, George County, Mississippi, that's going to be Loosedale is where that is. A lot of folks, we had the car that was stolen from Loosedale here out on the road. Teenager.
Yeah.
So,
sure was that they found out on my
y'all act right down in Loosedale. What y'all doing down there?
Okay, what's in y'all's water? Y'all might want to filter that.
That's right. We what was it Thursday or Friday? I'm kind of confused on when I went. I get my days.
I think it was Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday morning. Lynn Finch announced in Meridian, Mississippi, down at the train station, she's going to be running for governor. And I got several people running for governor. She is it doesn't happen often. It was Evelyn Gandy who ran as a female for governor back, it's way long time ago, 1979. There's a road named after her in Hattiesburg, Evelyn Gandy Parkway.
Yep.
But, so let's see what Lynn Finch does with that. I got a good video that I'm going to share a little bit later, Andy Gibson this weekend, and I just hadn't had a chance to put it up yet. It makes a whole lot of sense there. He's got a tag at his shop. He's working on it. I'll share that a little bit. And as the challenge for governor of the great state of Mississippi takes place.
Dang, there's another one right there. GMC, a garage man's companion.
Lord
GMC,
have mercy.
Guy Man Cruiser.
Guy Man Cruiser. There you
go. Marty, my watch.
Where is your watch?
Went empty. I got to charge that thing.
Oh, you have to. Is that how that does? You have to plug up?
Yeah, I got a little thing that just sits on and it charges, but I got to remember to do it.
Angie bought me one of those for my phone, but then you have to take your case off, and it just ain't worth the hassle.
You shouldn't.
Well, mine ain't got no magnetic back.
Mine don't either. It's all rubber.
Well, mine, we won't go through that.
But I feel naked without it, Marty. That's the worst thing in the world. I went 20-something years without a watch and put that thing on, and now I can't go without it.
I hadn't. A Timex was the last one that I owned. And
if you start, you'll be stuck right back.
It took a licking, and but you know what finally killed it? I had worn it for so many years that on the back of it, it wore a hole on the back side of the, you know where your pen goes through? On the back side of the watch, it wore a hole through the metal. I'd worn it so many years. And I ain't had a watch since.
You didn't go down there and say, "Could I get another back, please?"
No, it ended, and I just started using my phone. All right, let's. I'm next to Lucedale County says.
Yeah, they said a Ford has heated tailgates, so when it's cold, your hands don't get cold when you push it.
Nancy said her Impala has 260,000 miles on. Now, Judge T, I had lunch with him on Friday. Would get you. As he said, my Ford pickup truck has 374,000 miles on it and still going. Judge T takes it everywhere.
Yeah, my Ford's got, it's a 10 and it's got 280, but I've had to replace the transmission.
That took 2 years.
Sure did.
Make fun of me and see what happens to you.
I wonder if I'm going to ever get that back. I forgot I had a truck. It was gone so long. When he called, I said, "It's mine. I got a truck."
It really was about 2 years, wasn't it?
It felt like it.
It was well over a year.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know where they got that transmission from.
It was special built.
It took a while.
Special built transmission.
Yeah, I think about as long as your truck. Didn't cost near as much, but close to it. I like to had died. When he told me a price, I tripped down 3 flights of stairs.
No discount,
huh? I didn't want that, but I got it now.
Hubba. All right, let's do some birthdays.
Yeah, we got something, my buddy. Oh, hero.
Who's that?
Landon George.
He sure did.
Celebrated a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Landon. We also had Amani Gowdy had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to you. And today, Andy Barnhill, Diana Miles, Kendall Harper, Sandra Kai Kendall, Candace Jenkins, and Miss Maggie Roberts. Got her birthday. Wayne, treat her to anything she wants to. Make sure she's got where's a good place to go for lunch? Take her wherever she wants to go, Wayne. She's deserved it. She is a hard worker.
Yeah.
So, all right. So remember, we got this weekend, Saturday, we've got the big car show at Battlefield. That's going to take place Battlefield Raceway. Also got Slick's Poker Run. It's going to start at Queen City Truck Stop. They're going to make a couple of rounds and end at PDK, and that's going to help Bikers United for Children and also a college fund for some kids. So Slick's Poker Run, we'll have some information on that. Andy has a birthday.
Well, let's wish Andy a happy birthday.
We get a happy birthday, Andy, but I don't see anything else on it. Might have passed by. So, Andy, happy birthday. So that's what we've got going on. So go get your lottery tickets. You're helping the schools and you're helping the roads.
I watched a video this weekend, and I can't show it because I don't own the rights to it. But Odie, I enjoyed it so many times. It was like a bestseller. I watched it 9 times in a row. this lady, and she was most likely a wealthy lady. You know how you pull up with the valet and all that?
Oh yeah.
Well, she'd got her car returned to her, and she's getting in it. And again, I'm because it was a very expensive car. She had to have been some form of wealthy. And this guy walks up, and he gonna get into her car. He just gonna get in there with her. And it just so happened that 2 police officers were standing within an arm's length. And then here it comes. Flop. They kept lighting him up. He was a big old dude. He was going to get in the car with her. And I guess she had not put, when you put it in gear, it locks all your doors now.
Especially them R and R's.
Yeah, she had an RR on the hood of this car, is why I say. But when they lit him well. I'm talking about, and then as he was getting she said, I got to go. She put it in drive, ran over his phone.
Hey, you can't call for help if you don't know the phone number.
They hauled him to jail.
They are some funny videos. People try and run and they hit them and they just fall.
Those is it 50,000 watts?
Oh yeah, 50,000 volts.
But he had no business of trying to climb in her car. She had not done anything to him. She was minding her own business, but it was a valet type thing, and he was climbing in there. But it just so happened that the popo happened to be there at the right time.
Yeah.
And what do they call it? A failure to listen to commands.
Yeah.
After the show, I'll let you enjoy this beautiful
I want to see that
footage.
because some of that stuff is funny, especially when they just go face first. Oh, look, your nose.
This dude probably was 400. I mean, he was a big man, a big wide man.
They might have a pothole.
Oof. It was kind of like Big Bad John hitting the ground.
Joyce Fontaine?
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
Fontaine?
right.
I thought it was Fontaine there for a minute, and I was like, nope, no I. Happy birthday.
I'll be giving pronunciation classes a little bit later today if anybody would like to join me.
Spelling classes are tomorrow.
Oh, I'll be there for that. We'll be there for that also there. All right. Let's leave with a
let's
great
see
Bible
where this
verse. What do we got?
Brought us to Luke 6:36. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. It goes and tells us that if we want to be forgiven and we want to walk in the kingdom of heaven with our Father, one thing we have to do is to forgive others. He told us if we don't forgive people who's done transitions against him. Well, that's a big word on a Monday.
It's too big for me.
Yeah. Then he's not going to forgive us. And so that just kind of hit the mark. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. He loves us unconditional. Doesn't mean we have to forget, but we do have to forgive. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. We love you. Friday's coming, but tomorrow's will be Tuesday, and we'll be right here again. Y'all have a great day.